From weathered back roads to the blazing edge of faith, this is where grit meets grace. Welcome to the place where truth ain't tame and stories burn brighter than the flame. This is the Gunpowder, Propane and Jesus podcast. Real talk, real calling, no polish, just purpose. Let's light it up.
Yay!
What an intro. What an intro. Jordan,
That was amazing.
how has that intro changed your life?
Golly, I wake up
Dadgummit.
in the morning and
You
I
just
just
hear
cannot
that?
wait for Fridays so that I
You-
can hear that intro.
You like to yell, let's light it up, Haley.
yeah, when I
Haley.
say, yeah,
Let's light it up. What's my best Jordan? Haley girl, let's light it up. That's Jordan in the morning. We got Silver Fox back.
Donnie is our permanent stand-in.
I love having Donnie here. I'd rather
know.
have Donnie here than old
Let's
bulldog face Bruce Kernigan.
Oh, Bruce is working. Don't call him Bulldog. He
He's
can't
not
even defend
working.
himself.
He's not working in heaven.
Is he not? Is he dead this week?
Oh, he's in heaven this time?
Yeah, he wasn't here last week.
yeah,
He
R.I.P.
wasn't
to
here
Bruce.
last week, was he?
R.I.P. Bruce.
Yeah, R.I.P. Bruce.
I don't know if Bruce was here last week or
Was
not.
Bruce here last week?
No,
You
'cause
weren't
I was
I
here.
wasn't here.
I don't-
He was here. He wasn't here
Oh,
yet.
Yeah,
man.
Jordan wasn't here.
Dadgummit.
Jordan was dead last week.
Jordan was part-time in it.
Jordan will never be dead in my eyes. He'll always be my little angel. Haley, let's light it up. I love you, baby.
I can honestly say I probably never said let's light it up. I don't know where that came from.
But you will now.
I will now.
Right before them.
Talking about that old left-handed cigarette.
Right before them adult times. Haley, let's light it up, baby. Oh, man.
Let's say that to Angie.
Angie, baby. Let's light it up. I think we all say it to our wives right before.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Let's not do that.
Well, we don't have a special guest today. We're going to try to make some phone calls. We just wanted to do a recap. We just we're kind of hitting the end of the barrel.
We're scratching for friends.
scratching.
Anybody wants to be on, just send us your resume.
Yeah, no, we don't even need a resume. Hit us up on the Gunpowder, Propane, and Jesus Men's Ministry Facebook page. If you got any recommendations, we'd love to hear some. We're scratching the bottom.
We're not scratching. I've been slacking the last week. I ain't gonna lie to
you
you.
have not.
Yeah, you have. When are we gonna get?
What
When
the-
are we gonna get Daniel in here?
Daniel who?
Montana.
Y'all did
That
it.
ain't his last name. Daniel Smith.
I was about to say, we already had Dan on here.
His
Yeah,
podcast
Daniel
was
Smith.
amazing.
Dan Smith. We'll get him. We'll get him.
Who's Dan Smith?
Daniel's brother.
brother-in-law.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We should get him. He smelled
Yeah,
like a
Army
diesel truck
vet.
this morning.
It smelled
Yeah,
like
I'm
he
like,
just got done working on it.
Man, you smell like a man.
I think we should call Erica today, Donnie's wife.
You can't do it on my
Ooh.
phone. You're welcome to.
Oh, I'll call her. She
Why
probably
can't
won't
you
answer
call
for me.
her?
Because you
can't
said
call her on
I
your
had
own
you said I had a poor man
Oh,
phone.
yeah.
We gotta get you an upgrade,
Donnie's
Donnie.
got a Nokia. He still plays Snake on it.
Oh man, I really want to eat that Christmas tree cake right now.
I
but
brought it for you, baby.
I know, but I'm scared if I eat it, I'm gonna have to get up in a minute.
Is it pinching?
That's
That's not me. That's Donnie breathing in the microphone.
He was
breathing?
laughing.
No, Donnie. That
You're
was
over there drinking your stinking drink, sounding like 12 elephants eating.
What are you talking about, man? I'm a
Yeah, see,
Walmart donut shop. Thank you for sponsoring.
I can hear every bit of it.
Yeah, this is a train wreck. Are we gonna get this going or what?
No, we are going.
What
This is how we do it.
So, what do you want to talk about? We've had a bunch of guests on now.
Yeah, let's. Oh, so we had Evan Schofield.
I noticed one thing with all of them, with the exception of one or two. There has been a lot of recovered people.
Yeah.
Man, it's amazing to me that the amount of people have struggled with some kind of substance, whether it was alcohol or drugs or whatever that God has allowed them to come through, and now they have an awesome testimony from it. It's a powerful testimony where they can reach a lot of different people. A lot of people struggle with that, and I never realized it until. What in the world?
I was trying to block my nose sniffles.
Jesus,
You did a
help me.
terrible job.
Yeah.
Did y'all hear it?
Yes.
Sorry. I'll edit that out.
No, he won't. No, he
It
won't.
ain't happening.
I've known for a long time that, people obviously struggle with addictions, but over the past, I guess 4 or 5 years with my sister and my brother-in-law going through their stuff and going through recovery, and then starting this business and hiring a couple guys straight out of recovery and meeting other people in this industry that have dealt with the same thing. Man, it is a ton of people that have been through recovery, that God's brought them through some sort of addiction.
Oh yeah.
And it's just given them an awesome testimony now, man. It's crazy to me that many people struggle with that type of stuff.
Well, it's like Randy said this morning, it's a lot more people will walk in those shoes than they'll walk into somebody that's grown up and never left the church.
Yeah.
There's so many people out there that just look for some kind of way to find peace or escape reality or whatever. And a lot of them start it and they have to do more to get to the same level and then rinse and repeat. Next thing you know, they're crashing out.
Yeah.
I mean, Dan's story is, man, it's crazy. I mean, you think of how many people start that journey and make it to where, not even where he's at, just make it out.
Yeah. Dan went through a lot, and prison. I tell everybody, if I ever have to go to prison, I'm killing myself before I go, because I can't handle it. I couldn't live through it.
Man.
That's for him to make it though, man. He's told me about times in prison, and he's told me about, what he's had to go through there, and it's by the grace of God, that nothing happened to him in 2 years while he was there. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Ooh.
John?
Yo.
What have you noticed?
I noticed Bruce texted me just now about part 3 of, I guess, Ken's podcast. Something happened with your microphone? I'm
My
like,
microphone?
I don't know. I haven't listened to it yet. Ken was really boring. I'm just joking, Ken.
God
You're my
bless
favorite.
it.
You're my favorite. So is Dan, and so is Adam. So is Stetson, and so is Evan. They're all great. I love them all.
The only one you didn't name was Donnie. You didn't like Donnie's episode?
I love Donnie's episode. What are you talking about? I was looking at him saying that his was my favorite right now. No, I love them all. They're so much fun.
What's one common factor, or what's one common thing that you've noticed in all of them?
Recurring theme?
Yeah.
Boring when I'm not talking. I'm just joking.
You're boring right now.
You're boring me.
Hit
I don't know.
that third button you got over there.
My
man.
No.
Yeah. That was the one. Yes.
But seriously though, what's been your favorite guest? Or not necessarily guest, but story.
I don't know, man. That's so hard to think about. I think I don't know. Dan's just was really good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I loved how he brought the word this morning, and he was sitting in that corner, and I could just imagine him. You know what I mean? It was so, knowing how we sit in here and knowing where he was sitting at, and him just sitting there. You could hear him start out like shaky, and then by the end, him talking about that bandana that I've always been like, what a thug, trying to be a gangster, and it was beautiful. This thing has wiped tears and blood, and I was like, man, just thinking of a piece of cloth like that. Yeah. Being that powerful, it really touched my heart,
Cool deal.
That was a good one.
Jordan, what's been your favorite?
I really liked Dan's. I really liked Stetson's. I feel like
minus the tit babbler.
Minus the tit babbler. I feel
Whatever,
like
that was the
I
best
would like
episode.
to have Stetson on here, and
let's try to call him. We're going to call him.
That'd be super cool.
You said he's 25 feet up in a tree stand. Should we try him?
No.
Okay. I'll take that serious.
Can you let Jordan talk?
I liked Edwards too. Edwards
Edwards
was a really good one. Talking about his family and everything, and struggles that he goes through trying to be the dad he wants to be, and it's tough to say. There's been a lot of good ones.
There really has. I couldn't pinpoint one of them. What about you, Donnie?
I was just thinking that same thing, and I was ranking them 1A, 1B. It's
they're all number one.
I didn't even think about it. Old Donnie had a good one here too.
Yeah,
Donnie
don't go back now. Yeah, I mean everybody's testimonies and everybody's time with us in here has been, it's eye opening. It's revealing. It gives you a look into somebody else's world. I do think Dan. Man, he speaks with so much passion, and the reason he was shaking like a leaf that day is because he's got to move when he talks.
God, that joker don't stop.
Man.
Well, you notice today, when he started, he speaks with so much passion. He's got so much emotion coming out. And when he started rolling, he started moving around because I noticed you were having to move the phone to keep him in the frame.
I just like zoomed it as far out as I could. I was like, I'm not turning this thing no more.
Let me get the panoramic so we can catch all his movements.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm having too much fun enjoying listening to this. I'm not going to concentrate on this anymore. So
yeah. And, you know, I just think that's his MO, man. He's got to move. He's either going to have a something to preach at. What's it? 50 foot wide so he can move right to left, side to side, or he's just not going to have one at all. So,
do they make a buffet style pulpit?
Yeah, I'm with you. I can't pinpoint one that I like the most. I have thoroughly enjoyed all of them. Just so many different backgrounds of life. I mean, like I think of Dan, who grew up in New York, you know, raised in a preacher's home, that he went so far south that it landed him in prison, but God brought him back. And then I think about Mike Fogarty, who grew up not even in church, but because he was so bad, he ended up in a Christian school. And then that one little glimpse of Jesus, you know, he didn't accept it right then, but later on in life, you know, it kept coming back to him. It kept coming back to him. He finally eventually gave his life to the Lord. And then, you know, Gus Rivers, I enjoyed his, man. What an awesome turnaround story for that kid, you know, and he was working in the ministry. And I think he stepped out of recovery ministry that he was in right now, right? Isn't that what he said the other day? But he's obediently following the Lord. You know,
we should call him.
We should call Gus. Gus would be a good one to call.
Mm-hmm. Adams was a really good one.
Adams talking about the clay and the potter, you know, that was awesome. And that one little tidbit from that has stuck with me about when the pottery gets broken, they throw it away except for that one sliver. And then they fold that one piece of old life into the new pottery that gives it characteristic. You know, I that will always stick with me, I think. Seth was good. Seth was really good.
Seth's the only one that made me cry in here.
I learned a lot about Seth that day.
Yeah.
What part of his made you cry?
At mainly at the end, talking about Daniel and his message to his brother and all that. That was
you know, fortunately I've had a lot of, with most of these people that have come in here, with the exception of a couple of them, I've had a lot of life experiences with them. So I've got to learn things that I didn't know about them and see sides of them in here that I haven't seen anywhere else, you know, especially with Seth and Josh when he was in here. He did a really good job. I enjoyed his as well. And the very first one, just sitting here with all you guys and getting to hear a little piece of each one of y'all's testimonies, you know, it's been pretty cool, man. But I can say if I had to take all of them and put one word to, I guess the one word that I would say that I've taken from all of it would be gratitude. Thankful that God saved me from some of the stuff that some of these guys have went through. You know, I mean, yeah, I have done a bunch of stupid stuff and God has pulled me out of a lot of trouble that, you know, I could have been in, or, you know, not necessarily with the law, but with relationships and financials and with the law a little bit. I'm just grateful that he guided my path a little differently, you know?
Oh yeah, I know that's right. By the time I was 18, I was on the path. I could have been any one of those guys.
Yeah. Yeah. If you had to take one word from all of them, what would your word be, Donnie?
Oh, wow. Way to put me on the spot.
Okay, we'll come back to you. John.
I don't know. I don't know.
I think my word, but it needs to be, I need to expand on it. My word would be encouragement.
Yeah.
Because, you know, when you feel like you feel like the world's against you, you feel like you got the worst case. And this is what I mean by expand on it. You look right or left, you're like, man, that guy made it. I need to cowboy up and
that's right.
And you know, drive on.
Somebody's situation is always a little worse than yours.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Jordan?
I mean, I would just have to stick with faith because all the stuff these guys have been through, like if it wasn't for them keeping faith and
that's
you
right.
know, then we probably half of them probably wouldn't even be here today.
Speaking of faith, man, what what an encouragement to your faith hearing all the praises we heard this morning over the last 6 months, really. I mean, we've been praying for Josh's wife for a month or so now, and he said she
finally
turned a corner.
Kind of, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And then Dan, who Jordan was just talking about a while ago, Dan's brother-in-law, he's had a rough relationship with his daughter. And we've been praying for that for at least a couple months. And over the past 2 to 3 weeks, you can start to see the corner turn in that relationship. And he said, for all y'all that don't know, he'd been praying for his daughter, a relationship, that she wouldn't have nothing to do with him. And it was just a rocky road for a while. And last weekend she called him and invited him to go sit in the deer stand.
Man, he was awesome. He was so excited.
Oh yeah. Like a kid Christmas,
he was beaming.
Was that Daniel Smith?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Diesel man.
Diesel.
Do you know anybody that comes to this devotion? Or do you
he don't know anybody.
I barely remember my name.
And then, Glenn's mom. I mean, I met Glenn 5 or 6 years ago, and from the time I met him, everything that I ever heard about his mom was her health was trending down, just in a bad spot, in and out of the hospital, several different long-term stays in the hospital, just emergency room visit after emergency room visit, no answers, nobody could tell him what's wrong. Just she was sick and just not a real good quality of life at all. And then we started this, and I think from the very first week or the second week that we started, he asked for prayers for her.
Mm-hmm.
And now she's able to go out in public and doing good. He says she's living the best quality of life that she's lived in 20 plus years. And that's no testament to us. That's a testament to what God can do.
Right.
So, and one of the big things we harp on in our Friday morning devotion is, after the speaker, we do praises and prayer requests. And, if you don't tell us, we can't pray for it, And if we're not praying for it, then God's not going to listen because nobody's praying for it, right? He's not going to answer something you're not praying for. John, you come up with a word yet?
No.
I know what your word should be.
What? Funyuns?
No. I do like Funyuns, though.
I had a beef jerky Funyun.
Diligentness. Being on time.
Diligentness.
Yeah.
You were the one
you
late this
I'm just
morning.
kidding.
John's word should be record.
Yeah.
Button push.
John is diligently trying to change everything every Friday and overthink it.
I know.
Your word should be simple.
No, I don't like that one.
I do. We had the table set up in the corner when we first started, and John was like, "No, we need to move to the middle because everybody gets crammed up over there." And then we come in that day, and he's got them moved over here.
No one would do two lines. You know what I mean? But yeah, we need to get rid of that that island there. That thing's an eyesore.
We're getting rid of that island.
We are. We need to move it to the middle.
When you start paying rent on the building, you can start getting rid of stuff.
Okay, Dad.
Yeah.
Similarity. Yeah. Simulation. No. I think that would be my word. We all go through something, but it all comes back to kind of being the same. We all struggle nonstop as men. We struggle out there against the world and our wives, our children not obeying, and it's all a struggle. But as long as we try to communicate and let people know how things are going,
Yeah,
we hold each other accountable and hold each other up.
But I will say this, and I know, and I have to. I get reminded of this all the time because people call me and tell me different things. But, I know sometimes to do this every single week, to come in here at 6 a.m. and start cooking
terrible.
And go grocery shopping and worry about doing a video and who's going to be the guest on the podcast or who's going to speak this week. It is overwhelming a lot of weeks, especially when you got business going on and life in general. And sometimes I get defeated. I know John called me yesterday and I wasn't defeated for anything with this. I was just having a bad moment, and I was like, "Hey, you do it all. I don't have time right now, But just as an encouragement to y'all, because I get the encouragement. Like people call me all the time and say, "Hey, man, y'all keep it up. I'm listening. It helped me a lot." People that won't even come.
Yeah.
but they'll listen. They'll watch the video when you post it later on in the day of somebody that was speaking, or they'll listen to the podcast, or, they'll see the funny videos, people are watching.
Yeah.
People are getting help, and every week there's a new visitor here. I mean, there hasn't been a week where we hadn't had somebody new that hadn't come the week before. So it is helping people and it is reaching people. So I just wanted to give y'all a word of encouragement, because I know sometimes I need that. And when somebody calls me and says, hey man, y'all are doing an awesome job, or, the Lord's moving, the Lord's doing something. It isn't anything that we're doing. We're just being obedient and doing what the Lord's told us to do. But people are being affected by it for the betterment of God. So y'all keep on. So on days when you get frustrated and don't want to go grocery shopping, John, or want to change something up, or you get mad because
grocery shopping.
somebody doesn't like the way you're doing something, just keep doing it.
No, I quit. I love going grocery shopping.
I've enjoyed Donnie being a part of here, man, just because I know a little bit of what Donnie's been going through, and for him to come in here every week and stand over there in the corner and make his biscuits, and sometimes he'll talk. Man. Sometimes he'll talk, and sometimes he won't.
He yelled at me this morning. No, wait, I yelled at him.
Yeah, you deserved it.
What did we argue about this morning? I don't remember.
Probably just you being you.
Yep. Grumpy like old Donnie.
But to see Donnie faithfully coming every week, and then, when Bruce sitting here, he sits in, or, like today, he's our permanent stand-in. I enjoy being him because I know what he's going through, and I know this helps him.
I think we should just rotate Bruce to our stand-in and Donnie become full-time.
No, but you're right, though. It's definitely been a season. And I'll ask you something. I'll ask all you something. One thing I struggle with here is, I get so much out of the word. I get so much out of the guys. I get so much out of, spending time with y'all cooking in the morning and stuff like that. But like prayer requests, like today, and the season I've been going through, today is a huge day because today is the decision day. Today is, I find out what the future holds today.
That's
so
right.
that's a big deal. And, when we talk about prayer requests, I have a hard time putting it out there. Just for one, I'm not a big sharer, but two, and I know God listens to all prayer requests, but two, when we hear things about Colton and we hear things about the moms and the wives and stuff like that, when you hear all that, it sounds so insignificant, and it's hard to put that out there. So
I get that.
It really is. You're like, well, I'm not following that,
Well, then you need to lead off a prayer request next week.
I should have. Yeah, I should have. I missed my window when I finally said today. I was like, I'm gonna say it today. And then when you said prayer request and they started in with the other one, I'm like, yeah, I'm not following that one.
You yell yours first.
Yeah.
Next week we're gonna.
I hand to God. I started to take the coward way out and text Aaron like, "Hey, I got one. Will you say something about it?" And I'm sitting 15 foot to the right of him. Like, hey, will you mention mine for me?
Oh,
Next week
Lord.
we're gonna have to open up with first, Donnie. Do you have any prayer requests?
That's exactly what we're going to stop me and be like, Donnie.
Yeah. Hopefully, God willing, next week I'll lead off with the praise report. How's that?
Amen. How about that?
If y'all want to text in prayer requests, Aaron's number can be found on Clark Home Services.
Oh, Lord, help me. No, we've had some awesome sponsors, man, for breakfast on Fridays. Southern Power Wash has been a regular once a month. Edward Carroll, Johnson Tree Service, and
Joshua Johnson
that did it last week or the week before, I can't remember. And then by his grace, Tyler Halcomb has donated several times. Eric Burden with EJ Construction, he's donated a tremendous amount most of the time. Jewelry Doctor in Aiken, Randy Beckham.
Silver Fox. No, Randy Travis. Silver Fox is
the very first person to ever donate was a good buddy of ours that we played a lot of ball with. His name is Dobie Boyd. They own Boyd Pro Lawn Care, Boyd Fence.
Dobie Boyd.
When we first started this and we just said we were going to start cooking and feeding men, he sent me a message and was like, hey, what's your Venmo? And I don't even know why I wasn't thinking anything weird or anything about that. But next thing I know, I looked down and he's done sent, I think it was a couple $100 to buy breakfast. So Dobie Boyd, if you ever listen, man, we appreciate it. It's a blessing every week to when somebody walks up and hands money or says, hey man, how can I be a part of this? We've got people that bring eggs every week. They got chickens at home. Dan Smith did it for the first couple of weeks we had it, and his chickens quit laying. And now we got Nathan Singletary that has brought them last couple of weeks. Bruce and Cindy have brought bacon and drinks several different times.
Juice, yeah.
You know, me and Jordan has funded this out of our pockets several times.
I've been buying drinks.
Donnie's helped out a time or two.
I've been buying drinks.
John will buy drinks every once in a while.
All the time.
It never fails that God provides some way or another, you know, whether it be we get an extra little bit on a job or something and the Lord lays it upon my heart to pay for it that week through our company, or, you know, somebody walks up and hands you $200. Somebody wrote a check one time, $500 to pay for it, you know? It has been awesome to me to see God's work through this little ministry. You know, I'm just thankful that as crappy as a person as I was earlier in life, and as far as I ran from God and as hard as I ran away from God, that he would even allow me to be a part of something as small as this, that has been pretty impactful to a lot of different people, you know?
Sure.
And I thank God every day that he lets me wake up and he still chooses to use me. And I'm glad I get to do it with my friends for sure.
Absolutely.
That's pretty awesome.
Amen.
Jordan?
I'll tell you what I miss.
What?
I miss looking over there in the corner and seeing all those young adults.
I know them sorry jokers. Austin
Slacking.
Kernigan, Logan Kurtz,
Z.
Shamar.
Hadn't seen
Just
him
because
in
you got to
weeks.
work and you go to Bible study on Friday night does not mean that you can't come on Friday mornings. You were here first.
I've been crying in my grits because I don't see Shamar no more.
I know, that was my buddy. And he always volunteered to take the food to the
Yep.
mission.
I always got a good hug from him. I
Yep.
ain't got-
Shamar, you're
I just-
fired.
You know what? Let's just stop this recording
Yeah.
that I haven't started yet.
I would kill you, John.
Wait, are we supposed to be recording? I thought we were just talking about what we're going to record.
John,
No?
I'm telling
I'm just
you, if you're
joking.
not recording, you're going to
It's-
get hit with a
it's
Sprite
recording.
can.
At
and
this
it's counting
point,
down.
we're not even joking about
I
that
will say,
anymore.
John, the one thing John does every week is he makes sure we have a drink and a snack in here.
Yeah. He might not press the record button, but we're going to have drinks and snacks.
I love snacks.
Little Debbie's, baby.
Thank you, Little Debbie's, for sponsoring the
Man,
Gunpowder,
I'm telling
Propane,
you.
and Jesus podcast.
That'd be awesome. Y'all can send a check payable to Aaron Clark or Clark Home Service. I don't care how you send it.
1490 Clark Home Road, Hepzibah, Georgia.
Hezbollah, Georgia.
Hezbollah.
That's what I call it.
Hezbollah.
Oh, man.
Is it 1490? It's something else, isn't it?
No, yeah, we're going to not say
Yeah,
my
let's not do
address
that,
out loud. You're
You're going to be
stupid.
missing a truck.
God, it's full cover, just fine. Let them steal it. Just if they steal it, I don't want it back.
Yeah.
Like,
Take the
get
payment.
rid
That's
of it. Get rid of it.
Oh, man.
Oh man, they can steal a couple kids while they're out there too. Couple dogs, couple cats.
Yep.
Yep.
Don't take old baby London, though. Take Jack.
No, don't take Jack.
No,
He's a good
keep
one.
Jack. He is a good one. Yeah. He'll probably stab you. That boy's loaded up with knives. Speaking of knives, what happened to the guy that Seth encountered at church? The young adult.
Yeah. Man, I don't know. That cat's he hadn't been back, and I'm kind of thankful for that. He had some demons he was fighting.
That
for
was
sure.
a weird segue. Sorry.
Somebody that was coming here.
No. He showed up in church one Wednesday night, and he told Seth that he needed a strong man of God that he could just take in a room
Oh, yeah,
with
I
nobody
remember
around
that.
and scream at. He definitely did some screaming in that meeting. That was a situation unlike I'd ever been around. Kind of odd, but when you're on security, you see some weird stuff.
Yeah.
I think we need to call out CT Townsend. He's promised to come out here at some point. I guess we're not big enough.
Listen, man, they just reached 100,000 followers on theirs. I don't even want to talk to him right now.
That ain't
Listen,
nothing.
I heard
Wait,
the
on
way
their
to get in touch
podcast,
with
or-
him was to write him letters.
Thanks for listening, and remember, the smoke may settle, but the embers stay lit. This was the Gunpowder, Propane, and Jesus podcast. Stay tuned for the next part of this episode.